What's poppin', my J dolls? And I'm back with another video. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and ring that bell, y'all, because I've been consistent. And today actually I'm filming 3 videos in a day, so don't play with her because I've been posting every week. Okay, so make sure you have your notifications on so you know when I'm posting. I am finally back, y'all, with a story time. This story time is so recent, baby. So recent. It's so messy. I decided to drop this story time. I got so many story times to tell, but I thought this Dominican Poppy one would be super fun. Like how my Dominican Poppy got so upset with me that he couldn't even stand me no more. Like, I gotta tell y'all about this story. And to be honest, it really shouldn't even be that long. So let's get into it. So if y'all don't know, I went to California. If y'all ain't seen, I posted a California vlog, okay? Like 2 videos ago, because I'm probably gonna drop my 6 months post-op video, then I'm gonna drop the story time because the girlies is following me for the weight loss content, so I gotta get y'all that first because I just dropped a vlog. So anyways, y'all, I was in California and I was living my best life. Let me tell y'all, like, the man in California was on my body. They was on my body. Insert Jada Waiter, okay?
But the niggas been on my body.
So I was having a ball, okay? And I was drinking a lot. Your girl can drink. Like, I don't know about the other VSG girlies, but me, I can drink. I can still drink real heavy. Like, and I still am surviving. And I get sober quick. And I'm just not having the effects that the other girlies are having. So I was drinking. So the first day we got to California, I was with my best friend. And we were like, okay, we're gonna do Hollywood today because we don't really got much time. You know, usually Hollywood is a little raunchy, it's a little crazy. So let's go there first because I'm thinking my friend ain't gonna really mess with Hollywood because usually Hollywood is cray-cray. You know, it's crackheads and like weirdos over there. Very much so, okay? So anyways, this night was kind of calm. Like, there was a lot of crackheads, a lot of weird activity, but it wasn't like heightened like it usually is. Usually there's tents on tents on tents. Like, you can barely walk down the street. It usually there's a lot of weirdos, but this night it was a little less. Like, there was a few. So anyways, so we decided to walk around Hollywood. At this point, we did not drink, y'all. We did not drink. We were just like sightseeing, and then we had got some food. Like, we went to Kevin Hart's restaurant down there, like his fast food restaurant. Then we had went to walk around Hollywood and sightsee, see the stars and all that stuff. Then that's when we were like, okay, let's pop in this bar, because we started walking and it was popping over there. So we had originally was gonna go to one bar, but we ended up going to the next bar because the guy on the microphone, this is Dominican Poppy, I'm gonna call him Dominican Poppy, he was like, hey, $5 shots, $5 shots. If y'all from the Hollywood area, y'all gonna know who this guy is. Respectfully, mind your business, okay? He's like, $5 shots, $5 shots. So I said $5. And my friend said $5. So we like, oh yeah, we going in here. What are you talking about? So we're like, okay, we're gonna go get shots. It's only $5. We might as well. And they had Hispanic music. So we messed with Hispanic music. So like, okay, it seems bumping. Like, it really didn't seem bumping, to be honest. It was a calm vibe, but the music was bumping and it's $5 shots. So we're like, okay, boom. Let's go in here. We're just gonna stop in here on our way to like our shenanigans. Y'all, I'm telling you, this gotta be like, it had to be like 7 o'clock or 8. I don't know. It was not that late. So anyways, we went in there. We start taking shots. I'm gonna insert the video of us like taking shots in there and listening to music, living our best life. So we're taking tequila shots, baby. And me, I have to take shots like straight for the most part. Like, I think one of my shots I took with cranberry juice, but I don't drink juice because I can't have all that sweet stuff. So like, I'm just taking shots straight. My friend is also taking shots. There's only 3 shots. And I am feeling it. Like, I am living my best life. I don't know why. Because usually when I take, like, the thing about me is I get tipsy quick. And then it just die out. So I got to get drunk to enjoy it for hours, if that makes sense. So 3 shots, we took them back to back. So that's probably why I was kind of feeling it. So when I first seen the Dominican Poppy at the door, I was like, oh, he kind of cute. I told my friend, so I was like, he kind of cute. Like, I really want to talk to him type of vibe. Like, he look a little older, but like, he don't look old. He looked tall. He was tall. He was skinny. So I was like, he giving Poppy vibes. So I want to talk to him. So anyways, y'all, we living our best life. We ain't talking to nobody. We just doing our own thing. And then Dominican Poppy, he walks behind us and he's like dancing, and he's dancing with everybody. Like, he's just hyping up the bar as he should, as security. I don't know if he was security, bouncer. They the same thing, because I don't really feel like he be kicking nobody out. So I don't know if he really security or he the hype man just to get people in. Like, is he the promoter? I don't even know what his job title would be. But either ways, so boom, he like was dancing back and forth. So I was like, oh, so are you in charge of the music? Are you the DJ? And he was like, oh yeah, yeah. I was like, okay, can you play Rich Baby Daddy by Drake? He was like, huh? I said, Rich Baby Daddy by Drake. Like, that's what we need to play. Like, it came from straight Spanish music to straight Sexy Red and City Girl music. I know them Hispanics was mad at us because we was the only black people in there, and there was nothing with Hispanic people there. So either way, he ended up changing the music for me. And so that's what you'll see in the shot video, that we was listening to Sexy Red and Drake's song. Okay, we was living our best life. So he changed the music for me. So I was like, okay, period. On period. So at this point, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, the shots is running through me. I gotta use the bathroom. So I go to use the bathroom, and he's changing the music, or he's on his phone back there. I don't know what he's doing. So I asked him, because I didn't know he was Dominican at that point. I knew it because he was very dark. He was Hispanic and he looked black. So I was like, oh, he giving Dominican. I don't know why, but I just knew. So I had asked the lady at the bar beforehand, though. I was like, is he Dominican? And she was like, oh no, Ecuadorian or something. I was like, oh, he's from Ecuador? She's like, oh no, I am, and he is Dominican. I was like, oh yeah, girl, I'm right. I knew I was right. The one thing about me, y'all, I like to believe I'm a psychic. About 80% of the time I am. But I be thinking I know everything. So I was like, okay, period, poo. So when I seen him back there, I was like, oh, so are you Dominican? And then he was like, yeah, why? And I was like, oh, you know, I'm just wondering, like, I thought you were Dominican or whatever. And I was like, do you live here? And then he was like, oh yeah, I live here. Like, where do you live? I'm like, Minnesota. And he was like, oh, I lived in Michigan before, blah, blah, blah. And then he took my hand and like, he was holding on to my hand. I was like, okay, I gotta use the bathroom. So when I get out the bathroom, he's still over there. And tell me why he was up here showing me how to bachata, and we was up there like salsa dancing and shit, and we was up there, girl, and I tell you, it's salsa, and the way he was putting his body on me, baby, we was close, baby. I said, ooh, this is too close for comfort, but I'm having a ball, okay? So we was close, baby, like really close. And he asked me, he was like, oh, like, can I kiss you? Like, I really want to kiss you. And I'm like, baby, the one thing I'm not going to do is kiss a random man. Like, baby, herpes is real. I told him, I was like, oh no, like, I don't really kiss random people. Like, herpes is real, you know what I mean? But like, you cool, you're cute and everything, but yeah, it's a no. So he was like, oh, I just really want to kiss you. And I'm just like, So we still dancing, you on, and I kind of like back it up on him a little bit and like, oh, give him the girl, y'all. We was like, the thing about this bar is the bar is like separated from where the bathroom area is. So this is like the bar area here. There is a doorway here that like leads to like a VIP area that leads to the bathroom. So we were like in the VIP area, so like nobody was over there. So we're just dancing and getting close and getting real spicy without kissing. So it was cute. It was cute. It was supposed to gay. And we was hugging and stuff. What is hilarious is my friend has a video. I'm gonna post it because you can't see his face in the video. She has a video of us hugging, like in the VIP area. Like it looked like me and this man looked like we went together real bad. Like she took another video, y'all. I didn't ask her to take these videos. She just be doing stuff like that, which cracks me up because I know her so well. Because I was like, she had went to the bathroom, and when she came out, like she seen me hugging her. I was like, oh, I would be surprised if she does not film something of us. So, anyways, y'all. She got a video of us hugging. Like, we look like we really in a relationship. And then the fact that we had walked across the street to a hookah bar. We looked like we was in a relationship. Like, if we just met this day. That's some Hispanics for you, baby. So anyways, y'all. At this point, we was dancing. Everything was cool. I go back to the bar. We drinking more. We drinking a little bit more. And he comes up behind me while he's at work, y'all. He's working, and the girl at the bar is working, and he puts his arms around me, like hugging all up on me, like I'm his girl or something. And I'm like, okay, period, poo. I don't care. I don't know nobody in this city. We outside. I don't know nobody here, right? Okay, so it was giving cool, whatever. And we was talking in the back. When we talked in the back, I had asked him, oh, do you have Instagram? He's like, oh no, he don't got social media. But he gave me his number. So he gave me his number, whatever, cool, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. I put his phone number and his name in my phone. So when we were about to leave the bar, because we like, okay, we out of here. Like, we on to the next thing. And he was like, oh, you guys should come to the hookah bar after. Let's go do hookah. Let's do hookah. I already knew he couldn't speak English that well just because, like, it was hard to understand, and some stuff I just really don't think he was saying. Like, you know what I mean? In English. But I'm like, it's cool. I know a poquito español. Like, y'all, I don't really know shit. So I just be like, acting like I know something, but I don't. So anyways, y'all, we end up walking to the hookah. There's a hookah bar across the street. We end up going to the hookah bar where we met this other guy. So I'm with the Dominican Poppy. I almost said his name. I'm with Dominican Poppy. We going across the street. Him, me, and then my friend is behind us. And he's like, oh, you guys need to come to the hookah bar after. Let's go to the hookah bar after because I'm going to be here until late. I'm like, okay, cool. We'll try to come to the hookah bar, but I ain't making no promises because we go to the hookah bar, ain't nobody up in there. Now, mind you, y'all, this was on a weekday and it wasn't even late yet. So we like, I don't know. So we start talking to the guy that works at the hookah spot. He said it really ain't been busy like that because it's a new hookah place. It's probably gonna be busy on the weekend. So we like, okay, cool. We might not even come back. Like, we might come on the weekend. Say bye. So Dominican Bob's like, no, make sure you come back, da da da. I'm like, okay, we'll see. So anyways, y'all, I already know I'm not coming back. One thing about me is when I say something, I mean it. Like, baby, if you don't believe it, come on now. So we end up leaving. We end up going to the other bar next door where we met. I'm gonna say Jesse, because Jesse, there's so many Jessies in this world. You're not gonna know what Jesse unless you are in that area. Like, if you're in that area, you probably know everybody I'm talking about because it's really a small part of LA. But anyways, like, Jesse, we went to the bar and Jesse was security. And then one thing I want to tell about Jesse, this is not Dominican Poppy, this is a whole nother person. Jesse be standing on business. When I tell y'all, I'm going to put a video on how much Jesse be standing on business. And it ain't going to be Jesse, but it's going to be somebody standing on business. Jesse don't play no games. When it comes to security, he's security for real. So we go to this bar. And the bar, it got like outside. It don't have windows. So like literally we're sitting at the tables because this is a bar / restaurant. And like I said, it's a weekday. So it's not really like a club. It's just people eating for real and music. So we're sitting down. My friend orders her food. I order food. Them wings is busting. When I tell y'all them wings is busting, I ain't gonna tell y'all where it was because then y'all gonna find Dominican Poppy and all that. But anyways, y'all. So them wings was busting. Her chicken sandwich was busting. And some weird ass nigga. I gotta stop cussing and saying the N-word. But I really think respectfully it is meant for me to say this. he had some sunglasses on and he looked crazy, like he looked homeless, like he looked like a weirdo. I'm gonna just leave it like that. I don't think he looked homeless, like for real. He just looked weird. So we have our water bottles because we just found some water bottles in our Hollywood store that's cheaper than our hotel. Our hotel was charging $4, $4 to $5 for some water. Like, so we got some dollar water. My friend bought me a water, bought herself a water. Very nice. So we had our waters. And this guy, he's walking on the outside. Like I said, there's no glass here. People can just reach in and grab your food or whatever. So he comes over and he just looking at me like this, like what? Like that's what he was like, what? And I'm like, what? So at this point, y'all, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? So my phone is on the table like this. My food is here. We got waters here. My friend is right across. So he was like, what? And I'm looking like, and he takes this water bottle. Y'all, this ain't got nothing to do with Dominican Poppy story, but it's got to be told. He took this water bottle and he started unscrewing the top. And he looking dead at me like I'm the problem. Like he fighting demons and I'm the demon tonight. So he opening this. So I stand up like this, y'all. Y'all can't really see. But I stand up because I'm like, what the fuck is you on? Because if you're going to throw some water on me and I got this silk press. Oh, you gonna be pressed because we gonna get real ghetto in here. Because the one thing about me, y'all, I'm not like a fighter. Don't get me wrong, like I'm not a fighter. I'm not initiating no fights. But I'm also ain't backing down for nothing. Just know that. Like if you come to me and you're on some aggressive stuff, I'm ready. I am ready. Like I'm gonna stand up. So at this point, I stand up and I look at him like he then starts going like running off. And I'm like, okay, that's what I thought. Because if you threw some water on me, we were going to have a problem because I'm throwing everything. Whatever's here, you're going to get hit with. So, don't even play with me. So, at this point, I stand up. Jesse, the security, you know, he come up and said, what happened? Like, what he just do? I said, oh, he just took the water bottle. He acted like he was about to throw it on me. So, I had to stand up. So, he said, where he go? Where he go? I was like, right there. Go get him. So Jesse go out there on his business. Jesse was kind of cute though. He went on his business and he went back and got my friend's water bottle. They were out there talking to him and he looked nervous. Like Jesse was talking to the guy that stole the water bottle and Jesse's friend was talking to him like, what's your problem? Like, give me it back. What is up with you? So Jesse come back up. He was like, oh, here's your water bottle back. I don't think you want it, but like people just be on some weird stuff practically. And she's like, yeah, I don't want it. He drunk out it already. Like, nigga, if you was thirsty, just say that in. If you wanted some water, just say that in. We would have gave it to you. But the fact you pulled the water bottle, not like you was about to open it and look like you had a problem with me. And you didn't think I was going to stand. As soon as I stood up, he started walking away. And I don't know, my friend said, like, she think Jesse was coming up when I stood up. And so maybe that's why he walked away. Or he walked away because he saw that I was getting up. I don't know. So at the end of the day, my friend just sitting there. And the thing about me is I am from the hood. Like, I ain't gonna say like I wasn't raised in the hood, but I've lived in the hood. And I'm very defensive. Like, I don't play those type of games. So if you look like you're about to be a threat, I'ma stand. I don't care if you a man, you gonna knock me out too. You can send me to the stars. But one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna defend myself. So if you throw some water at me, them chairs about to start flying. Anything that's on that table about to start flying. Cause it's on the pop because not my silk press. Anything but not my silk press, y'all. Like that's what I was thinking about. Like I was thinking about nothing. I grabbed my phone first though. But I wasn't really thinking about nothing. But if this man throw this water on me while I'm on vacation, I just got my hair done, we're going to have a problem. So anyways, y'all, that had nothing to do with Dominican Poppy. But like, that's just the events of that night after I met Dominican Poppy. So after that, y'all, Dominican Poppy, like after that, we just going on our normal days. So we're like going out, doing touristy stuff. And then at night, we were going to other places. So it was like 2 days we didn't go back to Hollywood. We were just kind of like doing stuff like by Inglewood. We did some by Manhattan Beach area. So we were going out, but we just weren't going in the Hollywood area at that time. So my Dominican Poppy kept calling me. Like I remember we had went to Issa Rae's apartment, her apartment in Insecure. And he kept calling me, and I answered. I was like, hello? He was like, oh, are you gonna come to the hookah bar tonight? You gonna come to the hookah bar tonight? The thing about him, he's so demanding. Like, he be trying to tell you what to do. He don't be asking you. He be like, oh, come to the hookah bar tonight. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to see about that. Like, that's the thing about me. Unless you're paying for me to go there, unless you're like, I'm gonna send you a car, I'm gonna pay for you get in the hookah, I'm gonna pay for your hookah, I got you. Like, I'm not in no hurry to be on your time, because we got our own plans and you're not my man. You're like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Like, come on now. Like, he was just doing too much. So I was just like, oh, we'll see, you know, maybe tomorrow. Because at this point, we knew we weren't going to Hollywood that night, because we already had plans with her friend that night. So anyways, y'all, he ended up texting my ass in Spanish. And I'm like, let me see, y'all. Because I didn't even know, y'all. The thing is, you can translate a text message in Spanish. You can translate it in English on the iPhone. I didn't even know that till my friend. My friend was trying to read it because she knows some Spanish, but she was kind of getting a little bit wrong. So I was like, oh, dang, you can actually translate it. So pretty much what he was saying is, you have to come today to go to the hookah, because tomorrow I can't. I'll be busy. So he was pretty much trying to demand me to come today instead of the next day. And I'm like, okay, I just ignore his text, because I'm like, at this point, I already told you what it is, what it ain't. Respectfully. Like, you need to calm down. You know, the first time I told you I'm going to the hookah place. The second time I told you maybe the next day, we'll see. Because we like hookah places, but we're not going to nowhere that is not busy. Like, we're not paying $50 for a hookah to be smoking it in a room full of nobody. Like, no. So, at this point, y'all, at this point, that's Thursday the 9th. I don't go down to Hollywood until 10th, 11th, 12th. 3 days later, the 12th, I'm already in Hollywood. So I'm going to text him to just tell him I'm in Hollywood, because it's like, why not? So, because I'm already here, might as well. He going to see me because it's the same area. He's calling me in the meantime during those 3 days. I just keep ignoring him because he don't know how to take no as an answer. So I'm like, if you don't know how to say no, take no, I'm just not going to respond. So anyways, 3 days go past. I'm ignoring his text message. I'm ignoring his calls. So then I text him when I'm already about to be on my way. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I tell him, like, I'm coming to Hollywood, just so you know. And going to come to the hookah bar. So, oh yeah, it says 1:34, but that's Minnesota time. So I think I was on my way down there like 11 o'clock. So either way, y'all, we go down there. He didn't respond to me, so I'm like, okay, fuck it. He might not want to see me. Anyway, he done with me. He done with me because I literally just keep doubling him. So at this point, we go down to Hollywood, and we gotta pass his bar to get to this black bar we've been wanting to go to. So Dominican Poppy, he's up here talking to people and stuff. Like, he in his suit today. Like, he suited and booted. Like, he looking good. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm like, okay, he looking good. So I was like, hey, you know. And like, he was talking to somebody else. So it was like, he was almost ignoring me. So I'm like, okay, I'm about my business. I'm out of here. Like, I got people to see, parties to, you know, go to. So I'm about to start walking away, and he get on the speaker like, hey, because he got this little, what do they call those, them horn things? I don't freaking know. So anyways, so I go back to him, and we start talking, and we hug and stuff. And I was like, oh, we're about to go to this black bar. We're going to be right back, because we're going to come back for some, you know, shots. And then we're going to go to the hookah bar tonight. That's what I was telling him. So he's like, okay, come back. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're going to come back, you know. So we go to the black bar, but the black bar is almost like a club, and it's a lot of young people, and we old. We 27. We old. So we like, dang, we ain't drunk enough. We took mad shots before we left, but that drive, if you know anything about driving from LAX to Hollywood, it, like, we had an Uber, like, it take 30 plus minutes, sometimes an hour. So at this point, we are not buzzed anymore. Like, we were drunk, and now we're sober. And it is wild, because it's Saturday. So, at this point, we are like, okay, we in the black club. Let's go back to where Dominican Poppy works, so we can start taking shots, because those shots are $5. So, we go back to where Dominican Poppy works. So, we had already met these Hispanic girls, on our way to the black club that were at Dominican Poppy's bar. And they were like, oh, like black girls, like, because they're half black, half, you know, Hispanic. And she was like, oh yeah, it's nothing but Hispanics in here, da 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 da. Like, about time we get like black people in here, you know what I mean? So at this point, we were like, oh yeah, but we gonna go to the black bar, we gonna be back. So we come back, and the Hispanic girl, she is getting us shots after shots after shots. She don't play no games, like she be drinking heavy. So she bought us all a bunch of shots. Like, literally, I think we all took about 4 shots each, or close to that she bought us. So me and my friend, she bought me and my friend shots, and her sister was there. So like she kept getting rounds of shots. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like we having a good time. Like we vibing out. So, and Dominican Poppy's there. He's doing his job, you know, and I'm over here. Like I'm literally outside, and he's right here, like letting people in and stuff, and like saying $5 shot, $5 shot. So the girl that I was with, one of the girls that was buying us shots, she kept like making fun of him about like, oh, like he can't speak English, da 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 da. And so it's like they kind of knew each other or something. So I was like, oh girl, you need to be easy up on my boo. Like y'all, you gotta calm down on my boo, take it on, you know, my boo. So anyways, she was like, oh girl, he be all over everybody. Like he is all over everybody. And he be trying to fill up on me. And I was like, oh, okay. So at this point, y'all, I really don't give a fuck, because I'm never gonna see this man again, like for real. So I mean, I go to California, I go to LA all the time, but still, I have no plans on seeing him. So at this point, I'm like, okay. So she went to go try to touch him, and he was like he was acting like, oh no, don't touch me. But I think he only was putting up a front because I was there. Like, he see me watching him, which is like, I don't care. Like, even when he was at the bar communicating with a woman, like, I don't care. You're not my man. Like, and I know who I am. I'm a boss. Okay? Put some respect on my name. So, at this point, she had told me this already. And, this Mexican / white boy, he literally told me he was Mexican white. He come over and he was like, oh, y'all taking shots? Y'all taking tequila shots? Da da da. And we like, yes, we taking shots. Like, we having a good time out here. Da da da. He was with his friend. He was with his white friend. So, like, he was talking to everybody, and I was talking to Dominican Poppy and some other people. Like, I don't know, y'all. I get to talking to people when I be drinking. And I was talking to a Hispanic girl at the same time. So, anyway, the mixed guy, the guy that was half white, half Hispanic, he comes up to me. When I tell y'all, Dominican Poppy is right here. He's at the door. The mixed boo is right here. Like, I'm right here. Like, we're a very close vicinity. You can hear conversation. You can see us clearly. We steps, foots away. So, he was like, oh, he was like, I just want to tell you, like, I was like, you know, talking to your friends, trying to make small talk, but I really came over here to talk to you. Like, I think you're so beautiful. I think you're the most beautiful person out here. Like, you're the finest person out here. And, like, I just want to talk to you. And I'm like, oh, thank you, you know. And he was like, I just think you're so beautiful. I want to kiss you right now. Like, can I kiss you? And I'm like, no, please don't. I don't do kissing random people. And I really don't get what's up with y'all. Like, why is everybody trying to randomly kiss me? Like, am I giving, like, the vibes that I just want to kiss any random stranger? So, I'm like, oh, no. I think, and then we was talking about where we were from, like, where he grew up, and he grew up in Arizona or something, and then I told him where I was from, and all this stuff. So, we have a small talk, and I told him, I was like, to be honest, I'm going to be real with you, like, the guy right there, he likes me. He just wanted to kiss me the other day. You like me, you're right here, you know, and you're also trying to kiss me. Like, I'm not really trying to be messy. Like, you know, I'm a single, I was like, I'm a single woman, and you are handsome, but like, this is a lot right here. This is a lot going on right here, because I can feel my Dominican, like, staring, like, burning the back of my neck. I can feel it, right? And the day before, last time I was in Hollywood, when I was talking to these guys that was like selling weed on the strip, they was selling weed over there, and I was just asking them, like, how y'all set up y'all table here? Do y'all gotta pay? Because I might come and start selling lingerie outside and toys and all that next time I'm in LA. And they like, oh yeah, like usually they don't kick you out or whatever, you don't gotta pay. So I'm like, okay, cool, boom. I'm talking to him about business, but I already knew Dominican was looking at me. So this time though, this guy's trying to chop me up in front of another guy that want me. So I'm just like, okay, this is too much. So he was like, he was like, that guy? And I'm like, yeah, he also wants to talk to me. So I think this is kind of weird, you know? And then he was like, oh, I don't really care. Like, I think you're beautiful. Like, I really like you. Like, can I get your Instagram? And I'm like, okay, sure, you can get my Instagram. Like, I don't really care. So I give him my Instagram. And what's weird about this, because this is the second time guys have asked me for my Instagram. And they follow me and they watch my stuff. But then they don't accept my follow. Like, they have a private Instagram. And for me, that makes me think you got a bitch. Like, the other one that I met in person that did that before, like, in Minnesota, I think he married or something because he's a weirdo for that. And this guy, I think he got a girlfriend or something. He probably was just drunk. And I don't know what he got going on. But y'all weird. Like, don't ask to follow me on Instagram if you're going to be watching my shit and I can't even see what's going on with you. So, anyways, y'all. So, after that had happened, he was like, a lady was coming over with the roses. Like, if y'all know about California, there's always somebody selling single roses everywhere in Hollywood. So I like to support. I had bought a rose the day before, y'all. When I tell you I took the rose petals and put it on my own hotel bed and I posted that on Instagram, y'all probably really thought I had a man. Y'all was in my business and y'all was wrong. Okay? So anyways, y'all, I play too much. So this time I was like telling him like, oh, you know, I was like, you can buy me a rose, you know, support this lady. She has a business and she's out here hustling. Like, I really think you should buy one of those roses from her. And then he was like, oh, okay, yeah, like I can buy you rose. Like, I don't have cash. Like, maybe she take Zelle? And the lady was like, yep, I do. This was an older Hispanic lady too. Yep, she took Zelle, she took Cash App, she took cash, all of it, baby. So he trying to pull up his Zelle on his bank account. I didn't even know Zelle. You had to put your last numbers of your social security and all that. So he trying to type in the last four of his social security. He probably getting nervous. He's like, this bitch gonna try to look at my shit. I don't know if he just didn't know his social security number or he was nervous. So he was like, oh man, I can't even get into it. But like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's good. It is what it is. I got it. I'm gonna pay this lady. She been waiting. She was waiting for him to get his stuff, his password together. So I had cash. I gave her $5 for the rose. Like, girl, keep hustling, baby. Period. Because the thing about me, I like to boss up on niggas. Like, I think that's why guys are so intimidated by me, especially guys in my age range, because I'm 27. I think they be intimidated because they can't do the stuff that I do. And I'm not even rich. Like, I'm really not even rich. Like, but they be below. Like, I don't even know how to explain to y'all. Like, they don't even be like comfortable financially. They be very uncomfortable. Like, don't have a place uncomfortable, don't have a car uncomfortable, living with their mama uncomfortable, like can't even pay for food even though they're living with their mama and don't have a car uncomfortable, or they got a car but they live with their mama uncomfortable. Y'all get it. Y'all understand. Because when you're middle class, let's be honest, when you middle class, you be uncomfortable sometimes, baby. Like, once you take a trip, you get back home like me, you be uncomfortable for a little bit. Right? But you still got enough to make it through, and you still got a roof, and you still got a car, and you still got all the essentials you need to live, right? These people don't even be having essentials. Like, what are you doing? You're touching 30. But anyways, y'all. So that's kind of like what was going on. So I was like, okay, interesting. So I already had got his Instagram. After this, y'all, my Dominican poppy was furious. I turn around and the Dominican poppy, because I'm over here with the girls taking the shots. So Dominican poppy's like, you can go. You go. You can go. You can go. This is what he told me. He's like, you can go. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Like, go where? First of all, this is a free country. And I'm out here taking shots with these girls, and they're buying me shots. And even the girl was like, she would F me. Like, y'all, even the girl that he trying to mess with me. So that is just insane. So you can get mad at me, but you're up here talking to her or trying to flirt with her behind closed doors, and all these other whores, who knows? And you're mad because he came up to me and said I was beautiful. Did I go up to him? Did I try to be like thirsty? No, I did not. I can't help it. They want me. What can I say? So anyways, at this point, I was like, okay. I was actually, the Hispanic girls, I was like, can you speak to him in Spanish? Because he's mad about this dude. And the whole time, like, this dude came up to me. And she's like, oh, girl, forget about him, da-da-da. So, Maison knows a little bit Spanish. So, my best friend, she was like, oh, like, kind of what's wrong? And then he told her in Spanish that I keep talking to all these guys. Like, no, he don't want nothing to do with me because I keep talking to all these guys. So I'm like, what are you talking about? All these guys? Like, this guy literally just came up to me. You seen it. And I did hug him. I forgot to tell y'all. Because he wanted to kiss me. He kept asking me for a kiss. Even at the Instagram thing. I was like, oh, I'll give you a church hug. Because we started talking about how he was Catholic. I talked about how I went to Catholic school. I don't know how long this conversation was. But it wasn't even that long. But it seemed like we talked a lot. So, when I think a church hug, I think a side hug like this. But he kind of wrapped his whole hands around me. And I was like this. And I'm like, my other boo is right here. Which I'm not with none of y'all. And we ain't doing nothing with none of y'all. So, it don't even matter. But it really ticked him off, y'all. He didn't hit me up for the rest of the night. He didn't hit me up for the rest of the days I was there. Y'all, literally... He just texted me, which I think is hilarious. He just texted me on Saturday, and today is Tuesday. I didn't respond because it's like, no, I don't like how he's so possessive and like he tried to tell me what I need to be doing and say, oh, I can go. Like, oh no, boy, you gonna be crazy. Like, you gonna try to beat on me. And if a man try to beat on me, I'm gonna have to try to like get very violent and I'm gonna go to jail. And I don't want to be in none of those type of situations. So if I see you're possessive and controlling and angry, even though you got all these whores, please. So I didn't respond to him. And after that, we ended up still going to the hookah place. We only stayed there for literally probably 10 minutes for our Uber because when we went to the hookah place, it was packed. It was busting and the music was good. And I met a guy there. And he was like promoter and like he runs the events. Well, that event there. And so he came up to me and he started talking to me, telling me where he's from, asking me where I'm from. Like, he told me I was beautiful. He kissed my hand. He told his friend to pour me a shot. Like, you know, and my friend was like, well, if he wants to get us a hookah, like, then we'll stay. Like, but we're not going to pay for a hookah to stay here. You know what I mean? Like, we kind of tired. Like, we're old. So it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. We need to go. So anyways, y'all, I was like, oh, I could ask him. But like, he was kind of caught up. Like, he was going over there to talk to these people and that person. Because he's running the stuff. So I could ask him. But I was like, are you ready to go or do you want to actually stay? She's like, I'm ready to go. She was sleepy. So I'm like, oh, let's go. I don't care. Like, I'm tired too. So yeah, y'all, I ended up going home. Never talking to Dominican Poppy. Like, he texted me a few days ago. And I've been back for like a week now. Over a week. And he just texted me a few days ago. But it don't make no sense. You live in California. I live here. You don't speak English. I don't speak Spanish. So, baby, what we doing? But, yeah, y'all. I hope y'all like that story time. I'm going to come back with a story time of my Indian guy. The day that I went on the Indian guy. But I thought this one would be funnier. Funnier. Is that a word? I thought this one would be more entertaining. But I will do the Indian guy story time. And I do have another story time that I'm thinking about doing. But the other story time I'm thinking about doing it involves 2 of my exes. And I'm kind of like, I might just leave that alone. Like, I might just leave that alone on the internet. Just because I know both of them watch my videos. And I know potential suitors are going to be watching my videos. And I just don't want to open up a can of worms. Especially with one of the exes that... He's pretty trash. He's not even an ex. He's an ex situation. But I just don't know if I want to open up that can of worms. But I'll let y'all know if I do. Because I might need some content. Because I'm trying to be consistent. So I probably will still give it to y'all. But make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.